It's hectic and it's not nice. You don't want to end up in the streets and stuff. Hey, you can be like the outliers that, like, you know, put your pride aside. What's that saying? It takes a village. It takes a village. They hate it. My neighbors, pets, frogs are calling me doctor. Adopted by an extrovert. Like, that's basically my whole life. That's the story of my whole life. Nobody cares. There's a group of people there, now you're afraid to walk past them because you know they're gonna start talking about you. Do you know God the Mother? Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time you see my face, my name is Kat and I really hope you stay. I'm gonna be talking about things I wish I knew before university. I think y'all need to grab a chair, pen, pencil, a cup of tea, water, whatever rocks your boat really, because this is gonna be quite a list because wow, yeah. Let's get into it. First, guys, there's this thing called the accommodation crisis. Yo, this I wish I knew about because, okay, I'm a post-COVID baby, right? So I came in uni in 2021. So the accommodation crisis wasn't that hectic because a lot of people weren't on campus, but like it's still a thing, not only at Stellenbosch University, but like just unis in general. I highly recommend that when you when you apply to res as well. Like look for accommodation ASAP, as soon as possible, and also have a backup for that. Like look for private accommodations wherever you can, because it's rough out here. I know I'm in Stellenbosch University and already for the following year you need to look, if you are studying let's say in 2027 for example, you need to look in 2026, like maybe start from November, October. I started looking I think October, November. That's how I found this place. I highly recommend that you look for accommodation the year before because it's hectic and it's not nice. You don't want to end up in the streets and stuff. Next, it is okay for your marks to drop. I know that's something that you don't want to hear, but like coming from me, for example, I was I wouldn't say an A+ student, but like I was a good student. Like I was relatively good. I achieved really good marks, you know, in high school and primary school. But once you step into university, it is kind of expected. I don't want to put that on you. No, like, hey, you can be like the outliers that, like, you know, not really outliers, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? But it's okay for your marks to drop a bit because you're transitioning into a whole new environment, really. Like, it's a whole new teaching style. Everything, the whole pedagogy is different, you know, so it's okay. But obviously aim for higher. 50% here in university, let me comfort you now. If you get a 50% and you've been getting like 80, let me comfort you now. That's a win. That is definitely a win. But obviously aim for higher and whatever, do your best, but like it's a win. Nobody should feel discouraged when you get a 50%. That's a pass. And a pass in university is like, it's a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal. Please don't let anybody or yourself, because I know I get so hard on myself when I get something like a 50 or a 60 or something. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's something I wish I knew before coming to university. And with that being said, don't be afraid to ask your lecturers questions, your tutors questions. Email them. Put your pride aside. I know myself, I would always think, like in high school, it's a thing I developed where I'm just gonna thug it out. I'll figure it out on myself, on my own. I don't need any teacher's help. I'm gonna get it. And you know, I would get it, but like, guys, I'm telling you now, ask make use of it. It's actually a privilege that they like make use of it, because they're not gonna come to you and ask, hey, do you understand? Hey, da 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 da. You know, you need to like you need to contact them and ask your questions, book consultations as well. Like there's so many opportunities where you can improve your marks by just asking your lecturers or your tutors or whatever the case may be, and your peers. Like join those group chats where you can ask questions on the groups and all that jazz. Have study dates or whatever. Like, girls, what's that saying? It takes a village. It takes a village. A point that I actually wanted to talk about, which I think was kind of a culture shock for me, is that there's no, how do I put this nicely? There's no strict hierarchy. Hear me out. When you get to university, I don't know if it was just my high schools and my schooling years where we would address our teachers as ma'am and sir, and you would say good day and good evening and whatever the case may be, right? Yeah, I know a few lecturers that say they hate being called ma'am, so you don't call them ma'am, you call them by their first names, which for me was the hardest thing to do. I know in a lot of black cultures we have a certain way of addressing elders, right? So it is gonna feel weird if you come from that type of background as well, not just like from schooling, but like in general. So, but like I know lecturers here that absolutely despise it and they hate it. Don't call them sir, don't call them ma'am, don't call them Mrs. None of that. They prefer first name. They're like, call me, like, I don't know, Sarah. Call me Sarah, Dr. Sarah. I know this one lecturer, I have never met any other lecturer like this. This one lecturer was like, don't call me doctor, just call me by my name. I'm like, listen, if I have a GR in front of my name, everybody and their mothers and their dogs and their cats, neighbors, pets, frogs are calling me doctor surname. Hello, I worked hard for it. I'm sorry, that's just me though. That's just me though. Also, with that being said about like contacting your lecturers and, you know, forming study dates and all that jazz, guys, your future's in your hands. Yeah, like there's so much freedom. Like I said earlier, like they are not gonna come and say, hey, do you understand, are you okay, here's the sun and your no. Just keep that in mind, that you need to take the best foot forward. Is that the right expression to use? I don't know, but you get what I mean. Next, something that I really wish I knew before coming to university, guys: making friends. I think as an introvert, it was a bit hard. I'm an introvert, but like making friends in uni is so much harder. But I think it's easier if you're in a res. But don't be discouraged if you're not in a res. There's normally societies and clubs you can join. I encourage you to join clubs, societies that your university offers, so that you can mingle and actually get to be friends with someone that has similar interests as you. Also, attend your lectures. I know I don't talk in lectures, I don't talk to the people next to me or anything, but like there will be that person that says hi or whatever. That's how I made one of my friends. One of my friends literally said the only reason why they said hi to me is because I looked angry. If you're watching this, guys, I've never been told that I look angry. Normally I look confused. My other friend says I have a resting sad face. Like, anger was a new one to me, and we're friends now because she thought I looked angry, which I don't know how that makes sense, but we're here now. Love you loads, Kisana. On the topic of friends, you guys should know that friends come and go, right? So sometimes your primary school friends, you lose contact with them. High school friends, you'll lose contact with them. Even the people that you meet. Oh! Let's take it back. In terms of joining clubs and stuff and making friends, I also highly recommend attending orientation. But if you missed it, don't worry, there are like clubs and societies. Attend your lectures, maybe there. Just go outside, just be there. I'm an introvert, and maybe you'll be adopted by an extrovert. Like, that's basically my whole life. That's the story of my whole life. Anyway, fast forward. Even the friends that you meet during orientation may not be your friend like afterwards. Like, and that's okay. It's okay. The only friends that I have is because I joined like clubs and societies and all that jazz, and I was part of leadership as well. So that's how I made some of my friends. And joining church, having a community, that helps a lot. You're not always gonna be friends with your roommate, and that is okay. That is perfectly fine. At least luckily for me, my first year I was friends with my roommate, and then the rest of my undergrad I was friends with my other roommate, and then last year, my honors year, 6, 7 that's so cringe. My honors year, I don't know, we were cordial. I don't think she considers me as a friend, but yeah, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, there was no bad blood. There's no, we're good. Next, don't say yes to every activity. Woo, Sana. Guys, let's go to. Yeah, let's go. Don't you wanna go to? I wanna. Where's the time for that? And your studies. On that note, manage your time. Like, also, I find it very important to have a good work-life balance. I think yesterday is crazy. I think last year is the first time in a while, or the first time ever, I don't know, where I properly maintain a good work-life balance. Like, I worked, I studied, and I had time to have fun. And having fun doesn't necessarily imply like, oh, no. Like, anything that makes you happy, that's another point. Do whatever makes you happy. Go on walks, or try new coffee cafes, or I don't know, do whatever makes you happy. Start drawing, writing poetry, whatever the case may be, because university can be rough. If your nose is always in your book, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna go insane. You need that time for yourself to unwind and all that jazz. With that being said, just take care of your mental health, because this place really can be a lot. It really can be a lot. And if you need help or any assistance, there are services on campus like counseling, career guidance counselors and all that, if you need extra help or guidance in general, because it really can be hectic, and it's free. I encourage you, if you need it, like, grab that opportunity. Now, on the topic of do whatever makes you happy, work-life balance, manage your finances as well. Like, budget and save. Listen, you will be on campus basically the whole day for one of your days, a few days of your week or whatever, and you're gonna be tempted to buy on campus. And campus food, it's so expensive. It's actually really ridiculous, and your money can fly like this without even realizing. Like, I kid you not, guys. Pack a cup of tea, a lunchbox, pack lunch, because no, you can't be buying money. You can't be buying food every single time you're on campus. The money that's leaving your bank account, you don't want that. Like, you don't want that. Something I wish I knew for the longest time. Maybe I knew it, but it didn't sink in. I didn't comprehend it. I'm too self-conscious or whatever. Is nobody cares. You can go to campus, sit on the grass alone, read a book, be on your phone, dress like this. You can reinvent yourself a gazillion times. It's okay. Just be yourself. You'll find your people. Nobody, like, don't be so self-conscious. This is your time to experiment, not in a bad way, okay, but like to but to like experiment and just like truly find yourself. It's okay. Nobody is gonna be like judging you. Unlike in high school or school, where when you walk, you're going down a corridor, man, there's a group of people there, now you're afraid to walk past them because you know they're gonna start talking about you. No, it's not like that here. Also, on that topic, it's not even part of my notes. I know in high school the main thing you guys think about, especially if you're a chick, is yo, marks, like who got a distinction, da 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 da. Let me tell you, when you step foot on campus in university, nobody cares. Like, it's not even a topic, it's not even a conversation. You're here now and we're moving forward. I think that's one thing I was always so self-conscious about. What if people ask me like, so how many distinctions did you get? Da, 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 da. Literally no one cares. It's okay, like you made it here, you should pat yourself on the back. Like, that's an achievement on its own. Another thing that you guys should be aware of before coming to university are church cults. Boy, does two not have a story for you guys. If you don't know the story, just click up here. There's a story time in this video because yeah, no, it's hectic. I also have kind of like a small story time if y'all are keen. I'm gonna tell you guys anyway. So there's a time I was walking on campus, right, and this other guy approached me. He was like, hey, are you interested in going to church? I'm like, yeah, actually, this was my first year, by the way. He's like, yeah, I'm interested, da, 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 you know, and then we exchanged numbers. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. I low-key was praying to meet someone, you know, that that goes to church and stuff. Not like in a romantic sense, just like to find community and all that. I was so excited. And then, yeah, I think the church or he invited me to Bible study. Oh, that's the key word, the key phrase, the key term, Bible study. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I want. This is what I want. Bible study, because I already attended church. I just wanted like a little, you know. So I was like, babe, this is gonna be great. So it was on a Saturday. It's Saturdays. I only attended one because when I was there, guys, I can't even explain it to you. It wasn't deep, like just looking and just being there. I don't know how to explain, but like you could feel it, like connect off. Also, everybody calls each other brother and then name, or sister and then name. So I'll be Sister Cat or brother Mangman, sister Mangman. It was and you know what's crazy? The following year, I went to the accommodation where that cult was hosted, but they were gone, and I only knew through my neighbor saying, you know, there used to be a cult here. That's why I was like, 2 + 2. Towards the end of last year, I got approached by 2 people saying, hey, do you know God the Mother? I said reps. I said rep it up. I said whoa. So just be aware of those, I don't know, sketchy people that like really wanna into the calls. Okay. And last but definitely not least, you are not alone. Like from the moment you first step on campus, you could be scared, nervous, whatever, like you don't know how to talk to people, da, 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 da. Listen, the person right next to you could also be feeling the same way. So like literally approach them. They could be excited that you approached them, you know. They could have been also really nervous or scared or whatever that you actually approached them and now you made a friend type of thing. Like, you guys are in the same boat. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one that's like I'm the no, you are not alone. Throughout your campus life or whatever, uni life, you are not alone. Also, maybe your first lectures or your first week of lectures and you get lost. Listen, you're not gonna be the only one lost. You'll have your lost buddies. I had my lost buddies my first year. If you do get lost, you know, like, you are not alone. Trust me when I say this, you are not alone. So I think that's one thing I wish I knew. It's just to remind myself that I'm not alone. There's other introverts here. Not everybody's an extrovert that's gonna get along with everybody, and you know, your people are out there, you know, and you're not alone. You're not facing this whole uni thing alone. Other people have walked this path. Now it's just your turn to be courageous. I wish I knew to be a little more courageous, a little more out there, because I think I started coming out of my shell towards the end of my undergrad. So that's when I started being like, okay, actually, you know, you're not that bad. Again, like, hush up, or like, come on, guys. Uni could be one of the best times of your life. I mean, it's subjective, it's relative, but like, it really could be one of the best times of your life. You just gotta make the best out of it, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a cool place to be, and you made it this far. You should be proud of yourself. You guys have reached the end of this video. I hope it was very informative. If you want to see more content like this, like university related, please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.